we are back. So, last we left off, the crew of the expedition has found themselves within some Skaven tunnels of some kind, assaulted by the foul ratmen, with our crew investigating, looking for signs of the missing Wolfram Kessler. Our lovable handgunner that was rat-napped in our previous session, with the crew coming across what appeared to be some kind of power structure for the tunnels down here, as well as having a brief but tenuous confrontation with a previous Skaven assassin that has had some dealings with, let's just say, our party members in the past. The assassin leaving its mark, downing both Henry and Luther as quickly as possible, before ultimately assailing the rest of the party. It was driven off, I will say, before it could deal any lethal damage, despite its best attempts to do so. And it was decided at that point, Lucien making the executive decision that it was time to leave. The chances of finding Wolfram at this point being very slim, and the horde of ratmen that you had previously seen gone by rapidly approaching at the sound of the gunshot from the mongrel's pistol. You were easily able to get away because one Luther Steinhauer launched a explosive fiery blast down a hall, detonating the Skaven. What did I refer to it as? Power plant, the doom wheels that were turning. Who knows? Probably crippling the organization in some way or form. At the very minimum, allowing you to escape relatively unhindered, as Luther smiled creepily as everything burned behind him. Probably with a all too familiar fiery woman whispering into his ear all the while. As you burst out into the sands of the desert, that is where we are going to be picking up, but not with you. We're finally going to visit one Wolfram.
All right.
Wolfram, you begin to open your eyes. Your head is bleeding where you were beaten. You're in a burlap sack of some kind. It smells like rat piss. It's bad. You know immediately that you have been captured by Skaven. No, they weren't in fact illusions. It was real this time. And as you kind of move, the sack is not tied. You just kind of open it and peek out. You see that you are in a what looks like a cage of some kind. A small cage. So small that you wouldn't be able to stand up in it. In fact, you're not going to be able to move around much at all.
Am I in a gibbet? Tell
No,
me it's not a gibbet.
it's not a gibbet. It appears to be a ramshackle-looking metal cage.
Okay.
The room you're in is lit with what appears to be warpstone lanterns of some kind, glowing, thrumming
Okay.
with power. You kind of look around the room. It's fairly barren. It looks almost like a closet of some kind. At least that's what it appears to be. There's piles of like wooden shafts that should, I guess, possibly are utensils of some kind, or maybe the Skaven claimed. You doubt it. But there's just piles of debris and things nearby. You pat yourself down. All your weapons are gone. You look over in the pile of debris, and you see the butt of your rifle and what you assume to be the rest of your belongings.
Are there any other Skaven in this room?
There
Are there any other
isn't.
prisoners in this room?
There are prisoners in this room, Wolfram. If you look around, in the cage next to you, you see what looks like a withered husk of what used to be a man. It is most certainly dead, judging by the aged brown skin that appears to have been fed on. Its eyes are missing. It looks like it was eaten at some point and just kind of left here. In addition to that, there are two more humanoid corpses hanging out of cages dangling from the ceiling. Their legs kind of sticking out, Pirates of the Caribbean style. Kind of just moving slightly. Most obviously dead and also eaten at some point.
I'm in like a buffet cage, aren't I? Like a cage that you put like what everybody's gonna go by and take a nibble. That's what this is, isn't it?
As Wolfram has
What has
that,
he done to me?
as Wolfram has this thought, this disturbing thought, you begin to hear whispers, Wolfram. You look around. Down here, you fool. You look down at your hand. As you turn it over, the mouth, you see the mouth moving in your palm. Do as I say, and we will get out of this alive.
Whatever you say, let's do it. Come on. What's your plan?
Good. Plan is for you to do as I say. Now be quiet.
God, you sound like Henry. Just what do I do?
You then hear the door beginning to open. You kind of tuck your hand away in your pockets, I guess. Are you pretending to be unconscious, or are you kind of just like sitting there waiting?
I can hear noise, but I haven't seen anything, right?
Yeah, you just hear you hear like scratches at the door, like somebody's opening, like it was locked and they're opening the like kind of like shabby wooden door.
I'm going to try to pretend to be asleep. I'm gonna see if I can do that.
Okay, you kind of like
fly eye. Yeah.
The door begins to open. You hear shuffling steps of what must be ratmen. One of them, you hear the thud of wood. That must be a cane or, I don't know, staff, possibly, of some kind. You hear the familiar voice of a certain Grey Seer, Thrilk.
Yes, he's right here, you see. This is the key. He will lead us to where we need be. The fire seers. We will have the treasures in due time, I assure you. This is our lead. This is our best lead we have right now, sir. I promise I will never fail you again, sir.
You hear a...
This is how do you say his name? I'm gonna say thankful. What's his name?
Grey Seer Thrilk. Yes, with the broken horn.
He's the one talking right now, though?
He's talking, yes.
Who's he talking to? All right.
You're pretending to be asleep, Wolfram.
Can I pretend to be asleep then?
Okay. You hear another voice respond. A little more deep for a Skaven, which isn't by much. But it sounds a little more bassy.
Man-meat looks weak. Sad thing looking cage. Better morsel than trap. No. I promise, Great Warlord, this will work. We will make this work. Yes. Last chance this is. You have it lead to fire thing treasure. Or you die. Doom drill, grind quick. We beat corrupted man things, yes? Yes, sir. All is goes to plan. As long as the slaves keep up, we will make in due time. Yes. Good. You wake up, man thing. Give instruction. Yes, sir. Right here.
You feel a hard poke, Wolfram.
Wake up!
Oh, sleeping. Oh, I have no idea
You-
what's going on. Oh my gosh.
You sit up and
Muppets.
kind of look around. You see the Gray Seer Throke standing above you with his gnarled staff. Of his horns, one of them broken where it was shot previously. Wolfram.
I don't know who did that.
The Gray Seer looks at you just like almost detestable at first.
Yes, this man thing spy. Yes.
You see standing next to the Gray Seer a Skaven wearing the almost plate armor that you see the more elaborate guards, but this even more decorated with like strange green jewels that kind of like spark and move occasionally. Also wielding what looks like a gnarly looking two-handed blade. It's got tons of little spikes and gouges coming off at strange angles. You see what was referred to as the Warlord. And one of his paws, the gauntlet is like oversized, like twice as big as it should be. And it's got this strange looking device attached to it. And it kind of like has like servos and what looks like it's powered by a warpstone crystal kind of on his elbow. The Warlord nudges down towards your cage and grabs it with the enlarged paw. You spy man, yes.
Yes, I can spy for you. Yes, whatever you need. Just tell me what to do. No one needs to get hurt here. We're all friends here. Ask him. He knows me. We're all
You
friends.
smell of fear.
Oh, sorry.
Weak man thing.
Please don't hurt me.
I show you why I head crusher.
He begins to squeeze the cage and it just collapses easily under his clawed hand. Just begins to...
Warlord, please, mighty crutch head crusher, do not kill spy thing. Me needs for plan. You disappoint. I crush your head, Throke. Of course.
The Warlord stands up to his full height. He has muscle on his body, despite him being a rat man. He then turns and moves towards the open doorway. I'll need to return in a moment. I have a small child to deal with.
There's a lot of thunder outside too.
So like now we get the dark crap about Anthony, right? Now that he's gone.
Can't believe you guys just left me.
Just left you hanging, didn't they?
Yep, you guys did. I mean, just because you're all injured and dying, and I mean, I'm selfish, man. Come on.
I'm back.
That's quick.
All right. So, the Warlord retreats out of the doorway. Wolfram, leaving you alone with
Crushed cage.
It is crushed on the front. Strangely enough, it looks like it's actually mostly open now. Like you could just kind of stand up and step out of it at this point.
Hurry, man thing, stand up, come.
Oh yeah, up here. Just let me out there. So yeah, I'll do that. I was hoping he'd leave and I was gonna get up, but it's fine. We can hang out together. So yeah, I'll get up and all right. Just what You need me to do something? To lead you something there? You say?
You're going to
Freedom,
bring
huh?
me to Fire Seer's treasure. Yes, yes.
Of course, I'd love to do that. That sounds like a great idea.
We know where. We just need man to give us final location. Yes, yes?
Yeah, yes. Just,
So
mind if I...
you tell me where.
Well, I can't tell you right now. I got... When you guys took me, I mean, if you could have come and just said, we need you to come with us and we need your help, but did you? You attacked me and you hit me in the head, and my head, it hurts. My memory at this moment is, perhaps if you gave me a few minutes alone, I could
See
summon
flashes.
the mental power and come up with this memory. Just a few minutes alone is all I require. Please, great wizard, sorcerer man.
You see
Rat man.
flashes of green lightning dance about his eyes.
I can feel it in the room, too. I'm sure my neck hair is up.
Need you to make me a charm test, Wolf.
Not... All right. Put the money where my mouth is. Right here. Okay. Yeah, it's just a rat man.
Yeah, exactly. 70. I'm assuming that's going to be a fail.
Not going to be a pass for me. But you know what? I hate fortune points, so I'd like to use one.
Yeah, let's use it.
Yes. Let's see what can happen here. All right. That is
62.
also a fail. So it's not as bad a fail, but yeah, you might not believe me. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid he doesn't believe me.
How many degrees of failure is it from?
That was 2, the last one.
2. Okay. Okay. The throat kind of like squints his eyes at you. You play tricks? You think you smarter than Thrilk?
No, I don't. I definitely Luther. That's the smart one. No. I'm the handsome one.
Red fur. Yes?
Oh, yes. He's quite an arse, but yes, that's the one.
Red fur been thorn inside. Yeah.
Like horse rear part?
Yes. What is horse? Meat?
The rear part of horse?
Meat thing?
No. The red one you said.
Enough of this! You lead. You take. We take.
Just give me a moment.
You know where they meet. Yes. In Man-Thing City?
I'm the leader. I always know this stuff. Yes. Mm-hmm.
We have way to get quick. We go fast, faster than Red Fur. We get first. You get final location. Come. He moves out the door, bidding you to follow.
I'm gonna reach down and grab my stuff.
Yes, you are.
I'm afraid of what is gonna happen.
Reach down, you grab your gear and begin to slide it on.
I don't want to fill up your cave with my garbage.
He looks back over his shoulder.
All humans wear this stuff. It's important I blend in. You don't want them to get suspicious of me.
Man-Thing keeps hands to self.
I try to every night. Don't worry.
Eats them off.
Yes.
Good. Come.
All right.
As you move out of the hall, you immediately have a big, gust of foul, warm air across your entire body. It's wet and steamy. And you are inches away from the open maw of a quite large rat ogre. One with, it looks like one of its limbs has been replaced with a gargantuan buzzsaw, and other little small appendages have been attached to it as it pants in your face.
Throk pats it on its head. Yes, yes, Death Spinner. Yes, yes. Come, come, Wolfman. Come, come. As he huddles up to the side of the rat ogre and kind of climbs up onto its back.
I'm going to walk next. Is the rat ogre just standing there, like it's almost waiting for another creature to climb on top of it?
It's just looking at you out of one of its eyes, like to the side. Its head's so
I guess
big.
I'll come across the same side that Throke would be like.
Hesitantly
Just
move.
want we get up there, or
as you touch the rat ogre's fur, it like bites towards you for a moment, and Throke smacks it.
No, Death Splinter, you eat later. I mean, you don't eat now.
Come, Wolfman, come.
I'll try it again.
This time you hesitantly climb up on some of its fur, and then you move to sit on top of it. There is like a little palanquin where you see Throke sitting. It says, "You sit there."
I'm gonna make it uncomfortable for him because I'm gonna get right behind him, put my arms around him, I'm holding like this, like a girlfriend on a
You go to
motorcycle.
put your arms around Throke, and he bashes you across the head with his staff.
That's cool. That's great. That's, of course,
He just
totally
goes,
what I should have said.
You. Oh.
All right. Oh, so sorry. I just got the wrong message. I'm sure I can hold on, but with this greasy, filthy fur clutched in my hand, I can. And I'll hold on to this filthy thing. Yeah.
Keep hands to self.
And
of course, yes.
Giant rat ogre begins to move down a large tunnel lit with glowing warpstone lanterns. As you move 20, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours pass, Wolfram. As you're moving down this tunnel, just kind of taking a gander, you do see small bands of Skaven warriors moving past you, all wearing similar kind of like markings on their person. You're assuming they're all in possibly the same warband, or whatever this is exactly.
Like some kind of similar, like a similar heraldry.
Yes, it would be. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're starting to make out some of the similarities. Strangely enough, Throke doesn't have any of these markings, but you did see them prominently on the chest of the Warlord whenever he was there. You're not sure what they mean, but you at least make those connections as they're moving forward.
Can I great Lord, I just have a question for you as we travel this distance. You don't know if you believe you were going to expect to take me to the city for my friends, the people I'm with, the ones you want me to help find, I think, are still in the
You
desert.
help find treasure. You know what treasure is. You said so. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Exactly what I meant. We just, perhaps,
we know.
If you were to take me to the desert where my colleagues were, they could help me find it faster.
No.
Because they have...
No.
Yes.
No. Wolfman, you this close to being man-finger sandwich.
He takes a man-finger sandwich out of his like coat pocket and begins to eat it. You see like the crunch as like a nail cracks inside of his maw as he kind of just begins to rapidly eat it in front of you.
A quiet tear rolls down my cheek as I shudder. Try and lean back away from him.
The great Thrilk has discovered that the Red Fur and his ilk, brood that they are, have hidden a location to the Red Fur treasure in Man City. Man-Thing City nearby the water. They bring dirty man-things there in shackles, slaves, whatever you man-things do. But we know hidden message there. We need man-thing find message. Give to Thrilk. Quick reward. Reward for service. Reward for loyalty.
Loyalty to who?
To Thrilk, of course.
Okay.
You Thrilk spy. Yes, yes.
Yeah, you don't have to shout that out, though. That can be between you and me. No one,
Good, good.
none of my,
Good.
no one of my colleagues ever need to know this.
They be long dead before you find. Need not worry.
That's too bad. They throwing me money at bones.
Then
Please.
you begin to hear a noise, Wolfram. A grinding noise.
Ah, yes, they're there. We almost hear. You hear the sound of progress. The sound of scathe and ingenuity.
As you get closer and closer, you see what looks like you hear the grinding noise. It gets louder, louder, louder. As you get closer, you see what can only be described as a giant mechanical device of some kind. It's gigantic. It's quite literally the size of the tunnel that you are in. And what you see on the backside is there are 3 wheels full of Skaven slaves running as fast as they can, attached to what looks like these various wires and pulleys and things that are running off of the lanterns that are the warpstone lanterns that are decorating the sides of the tunnel. They feed into this device. Looks like there's like strings of them being put up as it's either creating or pulling energy somehow. And there is a gargantuan drill on the front of it, just moving and just churning through earth at a rapid pace, very quickly.
See!
You hear Throke screaming towards you, as that's the only thing you're going to hear is like a shout.
With this, we be in Man City in days, long before Man-Thing friends make it. They die in sand. We get there before warped Man-Things as well. We beat them all.
Wait, who were the? What do you mean warp man thing? What?
The warped Man-Things are in.
And he hits you again, Wolfram.
Stop. Ah, shit. You know what I speak of.
Yeah, of course, that's right. Those creatures.
Yes.
So, you said a few
Anytime now.
days. Are we just going to hang out in this room with this
No.
machine until they finish the city?
No.
I mean, is there not another
No,
way?
I not hang out here. You hang out here.
But
You're going on wheel.
I don't. I'm sorry. I thought we had a connection there, but I don't understand.
Yes.
You must speak in the human language. I didn't understand what you said. I believe you
Man
said
thing go on wheel.
free.
Man thing
free,
strong.
free.
Man thing strong.
Yes. So my colleagues, those men they're so strong. In fact, if we were to go to the desert to try and
you man
rescue
thing.
them
You strong.
here,
You get on wheel.
No.
You get on wheel. Now.
All right. What about the creature, your horse? Perhaps it could get on the wheel. It looks very strong. I'm sure it could run 100 times me.
You hear a whisper, Wolfram, which you shouldn't be able to hear a whisper.
Okay.
It's close. Wait. Then move down into the tunnel.
Well, I'm just saying that I don't know if I'm the best to be on a wheel. I mean, even if you look at those slaves, look at how fast they move. No. I pull out, I carefully point to my rifle. Look, I am a warrior. I shoot, not a warrior like this, from a distance.
Well, well.
Waste. No. It would slow you all down to have you get on me, for me to get on this wheel over here. Perhaps I should stand guard for you.
Then you hear the voice again. Now!
I'm fucking right.
As it says now, you move to jump. As you do, Throk begins to raise his staff. At that very moment, the earth shakes, rumbles. Every single lantern begins to explode in quick succession, down all the way to the drill, which then shakes and begins to spark. As it does, you hop off, Wolfram. You roll away from the rat ogre that just begins to stamp around in confusion. There's arcs of lightning and things bouncing around the cavern. The voice whispering to you, there, that one, that tunnel.
I'm going to scramble towards it or run, however.
As you run as fast as you can, Wolfram, the arcs of light, your only illumination right now, you run into the entrance to this tunnel. As you do, you begin to just scramble as it just claws digging into the earth. You're not sure where you are or what's going to happen, but as you begin to move forward, you're at least away from the Skaven for now. As you move upwards and upwards, in complete darkness, Wolfram, the ground's still shaking about you.
Okay.
Yes.
I just want to ask, is it rock? Is it dirt? Is it having to feel like
it appears to be like a combination of both.
Okay.
It's a small tunnel, though. This is a small one. Like a single person would be able to crawl through this. It looks like it's going upwards.
All right. Well, I'm in terror, so I assume just going as fast as possible. Probably knocking my head, not paying attention.
Yes, trying your best.
It's darkness, right? Yeah.
This is complete darkness, Wolfram.
Okay.
Your panic is rising rapidly. As that happens, do you want to perhaps? Do you have any way to make light, Wolfram, or are we going blind?
I have lots of ways to make light. I mean, I have to light my gun all the time.
That's true.
I actually have
in your pack.
Torches.
You have torch. You have a torch.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It would probably be best if you.
Technically, my helmet is a miner's helmet, so
That is
I'm
true.
Not gonna push it
pull the old helmet out.
Yeah.
Light the old candle in it. Get the old illumination going. As you looking around.
Keeps away from the gunpowder.
With this, with proper illumination, you make much better time. After about 15 minutes, Wolfram, of just scared, like blood-curdling movement, you make it to what looks like a dead end. You stop and stare. There's been no offshoots from this tunnel.
Can I rap on it? Can I knock on it?
You knock on it.
See.
Seems like it's hollow.
All right. I don't really have any music. Can I claw at it for a moment? I don't want to spend like a minute just to see if I can pull the dirt away before I do it.
You claw at it. It appears to. It's like some dirt falls away. It appears to be an ancient piece of wood.
Oh Jesus, this is fantastic. May I continue to claw at it still?
Sure.
You kind of just pry it away.
Kind of like just, and then you press, and as you press, it pops open. It appears to be an ancient hatch of some kind.
Wow.
Breaks free. Stale air floods your system. You pull yourself into a dark chamber, the only illumination being your lantern light.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of look around.
But this is constructed. We're not talking a cave or anything like that. This
is constructed.
And I just pour through an ancient. All right, okay.
Yes.
Exciting.
As you look around, you see what looks like gold, silver, goblets, chests just laying all around you. Wealth beyond imagination.
Is there? I gotta be safe first. I'm gonna go back down, kind of near the door, the hole I came through,
Mm-hmm.
and I know I can't see, but can I do like a penalized perception check? Use my hearing to see that I just would like to know if anybody's after me.
Okay. Give me a perception test. We'll see.
Okay. Okay, that's really good. That's 3 levels of success for me.
3 levels of success.
Yeah.
Wolfram, you don't hear anything coming after you in your near vicinity.
Okay. All right. I'm also going to take a little look around. Do I see an obvious door right now?
As you look around, there appears to be, first off, you notice that the walls are stone.
Okay.
Matter of fact, most of the ground is stone, but it looks like there was like a hole, and the where you came out of, where like the stone was broken, and somebody just kind of like haphazardly put a piece of wood over the top of it.
Okay.
There is what appears to be a large door, also made of stone, nearby. You see strange engravings on the wall. They look almost Arabian, but different.
I'm not smart enough to know the difference.
Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, we know I'm not. Yeah.
You're in some kind of, from all intents and purposes, it looks like you're in some kind of ancient Arabian structure.
All right. Well, I definitely need to make sure that this treasure is safe. So I'm gonna perhaps pick up a few gem baubles and maybe some gold.
There, strangely enough, there are no gems, but there is like gold and silver laying around.
Lots of gold and silver.
Yeah.
Jewelry, necklaces.
There are
daggers.
There are like jewels and necklaces. No weapons. There are mostly coins. It's mostly like gold and silver coins. They are
familiar coins, or they like
they don't look familiar. Like you kind of look at the coin, they don't even look uniform. They look like each coin was like handmade. Who knows how long ago?
Okay.
The symbols on them you don't recognize whatsoever.
I'll still grab a handful, probably just to show the Luther, see maybe he's recognizing.
Yeah.
I need money I can spend at the brothel. Okay. I don't want
I mean, gold is gold,
okay.
silver is silver.
All right.
You're gonna like stuff your pockets. You're gonna pull as much in your sack as you feasibly can.
Yeah. Maybe like 40 pounds. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, the maximum amount you can carry. You just kind of shoveling it in.
Is tapped out. Let's go check out that door. Let's go. Okay. Let's go see.
You move to the stone door, and you begin to push on it. It's heavy. It's like very heavy. Go ahead and give me a strength check, Wolfram.
You joking?
We'll see how long this is going to determine.
Now, I did see Luther pull off like the most amazing roll earlier, so let's see what can happen.
This is going to determine how long it takes you to open this door.
Well, I failed by. Hold on here. Let me see. I think it's 3. Let me see. Strength. It's straight strength, and I got a 60. Was that 61? Mm-hmm. That's 3 levels of failure.
3 degrees of failure. Wolfram, you put your body against it. Ah! You feel like it just kind of barely moved, gives you enough hope that you're moving it, and you keep at it for about 5 minutes. And then you stop and just put your back against it. And then you stand up and try it again. After 20 minutes, Wolfram, you open it enough to where you can just barely slip through.
I'm skinny, bro. That'll work.
You have a fatigue condition from your exertion.
Let me mark that down. All right, let me mark that down. Okay. I think everybody has fatigue right now, so I'm joining the club.
It's like,
All right. And that's a -10 across the board, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we need a full night's sleep,
To get rid of
basically,
one.
or full rest. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. All right, so I've got this door open. I've got some treasure,
Hmm.
and I'm
Hmm.
this is enough to start the orphanage. I mean, that's all I needed.
That's it.
And
Start the orphanage.
what's going on with me? I'm excited by this.
You peek out into the hall. Once again, stale air.
No sunlight, no natural light. I mean,
No sunlight whatsoever. The only light is coming from the lantern on your head. You look out in the hall
sealed
and you
complex.
freeze for a moment. You just kind of stop. There's a humanoid shape standing what looks like across the hall from you. It's about 9-10 feet tall. You stop. You kind of focus your light on it for a moment. It appears to be a statue of what looks like a man with the head of like a dog. In his hands, he has a two-handed, what looks like cross both. So in each hand, he has what looks like a sickle, very large in
Okay.
each hand. They're crossed across his chest, standing still. It appears to be a statue of some kind.
Okay, it's got a dog's head.
It does.
Does it have like a shepherd's crook in one hand too? I'm thinking actually.
It actually is two
I know
sickles.
it's based on. Okay, all right, two
Yeah.
sickles. All right. Does it look like a statue? As in, like,
It
or
looks.
does it look like this is a frozen?
It looks
warrior?
like a statue.
Okay.
It does look.
right, I'm
It
gonna-
looks like it's made of some kind of rock, possibly a metal. It's kind of hard to tell.
All right. It could be. I didn't know they had beastmen in the south, but some kind of possible reverence of a beastman or some creature here. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
let's keep. I'll mutter a little prayer to the gods. I'm not gonna tell you guys which ones, and to see if which direction to take.
You step out.
Where do we
and
go?
You look around, and you see that there is a identical statue on the other side of the door that you are coming out of, on this side of the hall.
So they're framing like down the hallway this way.
Yes.
Or
They
there's
appear-
a doorway and they're on each side of the doorway.
They're like framing the hall
Okay.
across from each other. There appear to be 5 pairs of these statues. There are sconces for torches that are obviously not lit down this hall. Either long burned out or has been in disuse for who knows how long. You're getting the sense, Wolfram, as you look around at the stone floors and everything, that you are in like some kind of tomb of some kind.
Okay.
As you look around, begin to walk down the hall, I need you to make one final test. I need you to give me an athletics test.
That's possible. Okay, let me see.
And you have a -10 for your fatigue.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I think you just.
An 88?
Oh, yeah, and well, with -10, I needed a 62, and guess what I already used?
Yes.
So,
A critical fail, Wolfram. As you
Alright.
step,
I'm alone in a tomb with monsters. It's okay.
as you begin to step, you see what looks like another door.
Okay.
As you step, you begin to move towards the door, hesitantly kind of looking around. You don't see any offshoot doors at first. Then you see 2 more in the hall that you're in, but they look smaller. The one you see at the end of the hall is quite large, and it looks like there's some kind of mechanism, some kind of wheel or something that possibly operates it. As you begin to move in that direction, you feel your foot sink. You look down. As you lift your foot, you see what looks like a large plate moves back into place. As it does, the nearest statue begins to move as its arms unsheath, and it faces in your direction. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of the Emberfell Whispers.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, the expedition will end there tonight.
Episode of what?
I know. Don't start with
Did you
me.
almost say the other thing?
I almost said the other game, damn it. So, let's do favorite moments of the night before we set off. That's the best place to leave it because we got some good stuff happening. Yes,
Oh, no.
yes, indeed. I'm excited. You know, we got a Wolfram-centric half of the episode. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it all plays out. So, let's start with, let's go the opposite. So let's start with Nog. Favorite moments of the night, Nog?
I will say, making sure Mr. Luthor did not die. Carrying Henry out of the muck.
Mm-hmm.
Rory getting at least, Rory being successful at some measure of attack by setting that fella on fire.
He had
great. And the last 40 odd minutes of narrative as we welcome Wolfram back from the brink.
Back from the brink of perhaps his sanity, his soul, And I'll say, I don't know if there will. I can only imagine there will be some sort of consequence for having tasted the sweet, delicious nectar of Mr. Luther's life-giving, precious blood. Who knows? Let's go ahead and slide on down to Mr. Luthor.
My favorite moment was the unveiling of the hidden tomb at the end there. The statues, the Ushapti, perhaps. Very, very formidable monsters in the lore of Warhammer. When you said there were 5 of them, I was like, oh no.
Five pairs.
Yeah,
not
5 pairs.
5 pairs.
5 pairs.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So that's great.
There's 10 of
It's
them.
not good, Patrick. It's not good.
I hope they don't run fast because I do. So
Yes, they're more nimble than they look.
they sound broken already. They're like 9 feet, aren't they?
They're like 9 to 10 feet tall. They're huge.
I'm Space Marines right there, bro. No thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, that's my favorite part. I love a good Tomb King's reveal.
Look at him. Look how excited he is. He's
Love
excited to watch it all go down. Let's slide over to Lucien.
Besides Wolfram stumbling from a terrible situation to unexpected riches, I think my favorite moment was the critical success blast.
Oh, yes. Jeez.
Skill challenges are not my personal favorite.
Dude, they crushed it. No, a single roll.
Anything that expedites that process is okay by me. I quite enjoyed that.
Well, he crushed it. It was bad. Yeah. And what I will say, unexpected. We'll have great ramifications on the end result of the story for sure. Last but not least, Wolfram, favorite moments of the night.
First, I got to say this real quick for the very last session. My favorite moment was as soon as I figured out when one of the militias, that was Sir Wolfram's tent that he disappeared. Everyone jumped right to it. No mockery of my secret name that the troops call me, but everyone, let's go get him right now. So I was impressed. I was like, after all that bickering and backstabbing, my boys love me. But today, no man, I'm with man. I love a good tomb. The idea when you said you're coming through all the dirt and sand and you feel some wood and you tear through it, and it's stale air hits you, and I was like, I'm in an underground complex or something like that. Perfect. I'm right there, man. That's what I'm all about too.
Well, I hope you are
very excited
in it for the next sesh because it's going to.
Well, I might die because apparently I'm going to fight 10 freaking monsters.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
If I had a favorite moment, I will say it was the unexpected detonation of all my plans with a single roll of the dice. All gone. May they rest in peace. Thank you for that once again. The wizard, the bane of my existence. Understood. So, I don't know if you noticed or not, but we got to see both of our characters, which is the previous viewer decision. We got to see both the chieftain and the seer. We turned out the warlord and the seer. So we got to see them both briefly, which means we got a little mix of both of their plans on how they're moving forward, and we got to get a little peek into the Skaven mind, as you might say. At least Wolfram did. The rest of you are in the dark for now, and we'll see how that plays out. Hopefully, Wolfram escapes and is able to rejoin the rest of the expedition. We'll see how that goes as well. However. If I had a favorite moment, it was for sure that. Yeah, it was definitely that epic roll, and of course, a good old-fashioned Wolfram tunnels his way out of trouble, using his words and his guile and his courage. That's always the best. It's the best indeed. But unfortunately, that's going to be it for tonight. So. Before we sign off, though, we do have a viewer decision for the next episode. Now, for no reason, just because. For next episode, we are going to be voting on either the beak or the barb. Yes, indeed, the beak or the barb. That will determine something in the next session. We'll see how it goes. But regardless, thank you guys very much for watching. This has been the Expedition of the Damned. I, of course, have been Jumbo Thick. This is the crew of the expedition. Do make sure to look down in the comment section or in the description of the video. I have links to the Dan Decker's social media experiences. You can follow him on X now, whatever it is. On all the things there, you can go check him out on all the good stuff. And while you are at it, go ahead and like and subscribe to the video if you have not already, as well as to the channel. And of course, leave us a comment down in the comment section. Vote in the viewer decision. It helps affect the game, give you guys good interaction. We love to read them. We love to respond back and see how everything's going. So thank you guys very much for watching. This unfortunately is the end of tonight's episode. But yeah, that's going to be it. I've been Jumbo Thick. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good day.